Hello everyone, and welcome back to another This Week's Eggs. I haven't done one of these videos in quite a while. All my hatching is really dying down. This last incubator that I have going, I used to have the two that were lockdown incubators. Now I'm down to just one. I did hatch one little mallard just yesterday. It comes out of the incubator today. I've got some turkey and some mallard in here. But the eggs that go in this late in the season, they're not hatching all that well. I shut down my one red one, and the only other one that I have incubating right now is this one here. So for a long time I had 3 incubating, and then I dropped it down to 2 of them on lockdown. And in here now, these are the last eggs that I have to go into the incubator. The turkey eggs go in 2 days, the ones on the right, and then the 2 little mallard eggs there, they go in just a few days later. So my hatching for this year is just about finished. I've got 3 quail in my inside brooder here. They're big enough to go outside for sure now. I just took the 2 mothers out of the barn here 2 days ago, and those are the 6 Muscovy ducks that they hatched. They really are growing fast. I'm surprised. They're almost as big as the mallards are outside, and these ones are still mostly down. They don't even have all of their wing feathers. You know, they're just starting to come in now. So I think that these are going to be a pretty good thing to raise for me. I still have these quail right here, these 5 that are out in this outside brooder, and they're almost big enough to butcher actually. If I put them in the outside pen though, they immediately get attacked, and the ones that are out there that are like a year old, they'll kill them. It doesn't take long at all. In this brooder here now, I've got all the other little chickens that I hatch, and actually I've got 2 turkeys in here. And these, it's time that they go outside to the outside pens. And what I actually think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to butcher off my quail. I love quail. I like watching them and stuff like that, but I'm going to do a whole video on this too. I don't know if it's going to be on this channel or on Jones Act Survival, but you know, you got to figure out, are you doing a hobby farm or are you doing a zoo? And I like to look at these and everything, but they lay a lot of eggs. You can't do a whole lot with the eggs, and I didn't have a super good hatch rate with them. I never did hatch any of the snowflake quail. So I'm thinking it would be better to butcher these, put all my chickens or turkeys in here, the little ones out there, and then, I mean, for the Cartoonix or whatever they're called, quail, you can buy 30 eggs for $15 in the spring, hatch them in your incubators, and in 8 weeks they're ready to butcher or lay eggs. So I wouldn't have to winter them, nothing like that. And then you can just have the chickens which you butcher in the fall, or you're always getting eggs. I'm debating right now on butchering my turkeys this fall too and doing the same thing. Right now I'm still getting a couple eggs a day from the 2 hens. Sometimes I'll only get 1. So I'm still holding on to them right now, but I'm honestly thinking maybe it's time that they go also, and then I could do a different breed next year. I could do a bronze or a white, something like that. So we'll see. Here I have 2 of the chickens that I hatched that are a cross between my Americana Oricana hens and my Americana rooster. Anyway, they're really pretty chickens. They're the black and white ones. I think I'm going to keep those for laying, and then I've got one of the bigger turkeys that I hatched this year, and there's a little one I just put out here 2 days ago. He's still chicken. I don't know if you can see him in the corner, but they're out here. And I butchered all the geese, which I separated the cages here, so I've got my ducks here, and I haven't butchered them yet. One of these is one that I hatched, the one on the far left right there, and he's almost as big as the other 3, so I'm just going to wait a little bit longer, and I think I'll do all 4 of these at the same time. And then, of course, those are all my layers that are giving me my chicken eggs. I have more layers here, and this is the one that has the 1 hen that's broody. She's been on those eggs way more than 21 days and they haven't hatched, so I'm, you know, positive that they're not going to hatch. I'm just waiting for her to wise up and get off the nest. Now that I separated the females from the little ones, that male Muscovy was on them in like 1 second. So somebody said in about a month these guys will probably lay again and want to sit on the eggs, so I might get to hatch 1 more batch of these yet this year. As far as this week's eggs go, I'm just washing them up right now. Sarah and her friend Chad, they have a booth up at the farmer's market, and Sarah bakes turnovers and all kinds of stuff, and she's really doing good selling all that on Thursdays. And then she brings my eggs up there. I get $3 a dozen, and last week I think I had 8 dozen, and I don't know, 6 or 8 dozen, I don't know, and they sold out within like an hour and a half. And I add a turkey egg in there, and duck egg, and chicken eggs, and I'll just write turkey on the turkey eggs and duck on the duck eggs, so they never know what they're going to get. So they've been selling pretty good. Okay everyone, well looks like I got 9 dozen eggs ready to go to the farmer's market. And I had about 4 eggs that were left over that I can finally eat this week. So that's what I ended up with right there. 18 turkey, 8 mallard, and I had 86 chicken eggs. Okay everyone, well thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video.